Hello, this is Brian J. Now that Lauren Murphy and Valentina Shevchenko both made weight, I'm going to give my fight prediction. I think Valentina Shevchenko will win by TKO or a unanimous decision or a finish, submission, whether it's in the crucifix position or just with punches or a kick to the head. Valentina has many different ways of finishing the fight. She also has many different ways of winning the fight, but I will say that Lauren Murphy does a lot of good things. Like, she's not a great fighter, and she's not really great at everything, but she's good enough at everything to where she mixes everything up in MMA, and she does good enough in every area to give Valentina a really tough fight. Like, Lauren Murphy's stand-up and striking is okay, but what she does with her boxing and dirty boxing is that she mixes up with grappling and her takedowns. And she mixes it up in a way that's like really awkward and tough to predict for a lot of her opponents, which is why she keeps winning these close decisions. I thought Andrea Lee beat her, but I could see the things that Lauren Murphy did that made it close, and she was able to get the split decision on the judges. She did the same thing with Joanne Calderwood. It was a very, very close fight. I thought Joanne Calderwood won, but again, Lauren Murphy does these really weird, awkward things with her MMA fighting style that makes it close in the judges, and she steals a close split decision, and she gets the victory. And she's won 5 fights in a row. 2 of those victories were by finishes. One was a submission, and one was TKO. So Lauren Murphy knows how to finish a fight, and she's really strong. She's not big she's a big 125-pound fighter, but not too big. I don't think she's as big as Valentina. I don't think she's as strong as Valentina or Jessica Andrade. I think Jessica Andrade could beat Lauren Murphy, and I think Jessica Andrade is going to beat Cynthia Calvillo, but that's a whole other prediction. Yeah, I don't think Lauren Murphy is as strong as the women that Valentina fought at 135. She's not stronger than Sarah Kaufman or Holly Holm or Amanda Nunes, and Valentina's gone the distance against Amanda Nunes twice, so Lauren Murphy needs to dig deep and bring out something to really hurt Valentina and knock her out, but no one can really land a strike on her. Jennifer Maia couldn't land a right hand on her, even though the commentator said she did. When you watch that first round again, Jennifer Maia barely missed with the right hand, and Valentina slipped it at the last second. Like, she saw it the last second, and she slipped it and took her down. And Lauren Murphy is a lot slower with her hands than Jennifer Maia. She's slower with her hands than Jennifer Maia. She's actually slower with her hands than Jessica Andrade when you really think about it. Like, she doesn't throw a lot of short, quick punches. It's more wide, and it's slow and methodical. But she can hurt you, and she's strong. But I just think Valentina's going to be too much. I think she'll be able to anticipate and predict when Lauren is going to throw a strike with her hands or her kicks. I think Valentina's going to get a lot of takedowns. I think Valentina will be able to get that crucifix position and will win by TKO in arguably the safest position that you can win in a TKO in MMA or women's MMA. So I have Valentina Shevchenko winning by TKO or unanimous decision or a submission. And this is Brian J. signing off for now, and shout out to the LDMMAC.